Boobear's Lucario.
Yeah.
Versus Cherpumple's Lucario.
He went Lucario against Foss and won pretty cleanly. So. And
are they not button checking? They just like jumped in neutral air for a bit.
Yep.
Oh, okay, no, they are. I would say Cherpumple never taunts. I think we are. Boobear, like, I don't know how much he plays Lucario, so he might have just needed that combo opportunity. But anyways, let's talk about this CMU event a little bit more because we have time and it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I feel like it hasn't gotten the love that it deserves because they're trying something out.
I feel like I didn't hear much about it, honestly, until like a few days ago. And at that point, it's like people already have plans.
I was vaguely aware of it, and I was like, I don't really want to go to CMU. I didn't make plans with my CMU friends. But if the MSU crew needs a little bit of help, I'll go. That's fine.
I got you. But what was I going to say?
But yeah, like, if the MSU friends need help, I'm willing to go. Other than that,
cool. Thank you.
I don't know.
That, man.
Because I'd actually enter because it's waterfall, which means I'm guaranteed like 12 sets or something stupid of bracket.
And that's what.
And I'll probably like 1 to 2 of them will probably be on stream because people think I'm good when I'm actually not. Because I'm a commentator, I'm like knowledgeable about this game, but like
that's the trick. You gotta bait 'em.
My thumbs, they don't do what my brain says. Like I just press buttons.
You don't have that muscle memory.
Yeah, I play dumb a lot, but. It's okay. One of these days it'll all connect. It's connecting for Hot and Ready and Constable Lemon, and they're both better commentators than me, and they've been doing it longer. So one of these days,
not to cut you off. But,
we do, but it's not on my screen.
Yeah. So in a second. So basically we got
okay.
Lucario,
There we go. Now it's up.
Lucario, Robin. What do you think of this matchup from the get-go? I think it's very strange.
It's weird, but I think it's okay for Robin because, like, Robin is checkmate, and Lucario notably does poorly against those ding-dong checkmate characters.
I agree.
Because you can't, like, typically your Lucario is not getting insane.
And Boobear is playing a lot of footsies early on where he's just kind of, like, waiting. He and I kind of both do it. It's interesting. Like, he does it in a patient way. I do it in an aggressive, I get in your face and I try and do it.
Like, you're trying to bait out with him, like, forcefully, whereas Boobear is like, I don't care, dude.
Like, he just waits extremely patiently. But so far, Robin doing a good job kind of, like, spacing around Lucario's stuff. And I feel like, as, like, someone who's fought a good amount of Lucario, Lucario's biggest thing is, like, when he jumps in the air, for example, he can't really space that well.
Right, I can see that. He's very floaty. He's just kind of out there and, like, he's just kind of chilling almost, and this is checkmate, not going to KO though.
And Lucario's a little bit heavier than people think. I believe he's about 98 or so. And yeah, see, that's the patient. He just stood there, waited.
Yep.
And you're scared because you're like Lucario. I mean, he could kill me with almost anything.
Yeah,
at this
right
point.
now it's big. We'll see what type of options Boobear kind of fishes for. If he's that fair's good,
and I'll take it.
Finish it off.
That's so important too.
Yeah, you closed out that stock. Like you saw that aura sphere and how big it was.
But that arc fire not quite safe.
Right.
Okay.
And we'll see what type of Lucario Boobear really is. If he's really looking for like that force palm like Day does a lot, or if it's like Johnston where all he does is fish for backers, like at very high percents. And gonna get the grab and trying to smart jump away really, like just going back to the ledge. But the down air waiting too long.
And that's a frame 4 move. If
yeah,
you can believe that. And it's a nice trap at the ledge if you just stand there too long.
Super clean on the ledge. The 1-2-3 jab looking good from Cherpumple.
And it's just like a nice boxing tool. Like Robin isn't necessarily great at boxing, but just that jab alone, such a good get off tool.
That gonna eat an order sphere right there, but getting caught with that arc fire at the ledge, and that's something you got to know how to deal with if you're gonna fight Robin effectively. Like, that's something Robins always go for.
Yeah, and basically what you're going to be forced to do a lot is kind of do like some sort of weird jump if you don't want to take the hit. And then from that point, they can just kind of like fair you or try and space around
they've limited your options. Like they're stuffing out your get up and your normal, like your get up attack and your normal get up. So you got to roll or you got to jump.
And it's going to be either some sort of fair or bear, probably from, this is the stock, I'm pretty sure.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think so. Yes, it is.
Checkmate will steal it. And that was a good first game. I haven't seen Boobear's Lucario before, but when I did watch it, it looked pretty solid. Boobear is a very skilled player.
Is the thing,
He can play so many characters.
And I know West Michigan, they love random doubles. Like everybody just clicks random and they're playing doubles.
There.
Yeah, so like you want to, like they know how to play all the characters at least a little bit because it's a smaller scene, so like you got to get some experience with all these different matchups. Because if you run into a wonkily good Lucario in bracket, you need to know how to deal with that. You need to know those tools. And Boobear, let's see if he's got the tools to get it done in this game number 2. This is going to be best of 3 because we do have like a 48-person bracket. And we got to be out of here by 10.
I'm surprised he's going for both games, but Boobear is very confident in his ability to use his fundamentals advantage.
He kind of sauced Ryoku into staying Mario last game. He's like, you can't switch. He's like, I didn't switch into like one of my mains.
Yeah, he did say that.
So he's like, he's probably not switching today. It's free. Like he's not losing any money.
Yeah, so you might as well experiment.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
might
I've
as well
done
like play with your characters. Like it's a good time. And gonna get that catch right there of the sword. Not quite gonna find anything off of that option.
But I like how she put the shield pressure down, and then she put another hit on, and then found a way to poke. So that was good. She's very good at finding ways to poke your shield.
Ooh, and waiting right there. Very smart option from Cherpumple.
And the thing about Lucario is Lucario's kind of like Ness in some weird ways. It's really hard to explain.
Oh, the air dodge read! So smart!
That's not safe, my guy. You gotta, if you're in that kind of thing, you want to jump in air dodge. In
my opinion, any of these like kill like connections, you want to just mash jump and then hit air dodge, like because if you try to air dodge, they can read that air dodge if it's not like 100% true, but they'll probably read you because they can hear you mashing air dodge.
Exactly.
I know Cherpumple plays with a pro controller, but you can still hear that mash.
Yeah.
It's not like mine where it's real loud because I'm just abusing my trigger. That's not safe.
And Robin's using that jump get up a lot. And Robin's roll isn't very good on stage. And Robin kind of has some slightly bigger hurt box out here. So I think her jump is one of the better ways. And because of those areas are so strong too, you can at least try and force a trade.
You gotta respect it, and you gotta respect that option as well. That's so strong.
Okay,
in the back air, trying to go for another one and actually getting it connect. That hitbox wonky because it was like the nose hitbox or some silliness like that.
And what's silly about it too is like it's so slow. It's like frame 17 or something like that. Like
what?
You can air dodge it and then like.
Oh, it's like active for that long?
No. It comes out very late. It's way slower than people think it is. I mean, and people respect it a lot, but I mean, you have a lot of time to react to it, but people almost spot that almost too early. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain.
It's a mix-up because it's so slow.
But we'll see. She's doing a good job, again, spacing around the air, and then up close, she's winning a lot of the trades.
Another forward smash, big damage. And that's that down tilt discard manipulation to make sure that you don't have to full hop backwards, giving up your stage control.
And I love that fadeaway there, and that's something that you see a lot of good players do, is they do the fadeaway, and then they dash back or they grab you, and it's very hard to react to compared to what you would expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can get exactly what you're saying.
But Boobear on his winner's final stock right here.
Yes, he is.
Game 2.
This is not the way you expect this to go, but you know, them Boobear secondaries, maybe not as reliable. Cherpumple got that Wii Fit character, but that's kind of a meme.
Let's see what we got here, though. This is very close, and I don't think Lucario's in checkmate % yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, like you said.
But damage is good.
Yeah, damage is good. That does stale it out a little bit.
It should still kill.
Yeah, I think it still connects. It's a nice window, but that forward air not quite finishing it off.
And any
got the Thoron. So we must be out of checkmate percentages, and Cherpumple working her way back. Hanging out on this ledge, you gotta be careful, and just gonna get caught baiting into that neutral get up because he jumped, he did that empty, like he did that short hop, baiting out, like saying, hey, I'm gonna punish your get up, like your jump get up, like you've been doing all these times, baiting out that neutral get up.
And that's like something that I think is really good about Mewtwo, Samus, Lucario, all the characters with the charge characters. I love doing it. Like, I don't play them a lot, but when I do, I think it's the best. It's like conditioning that you don't even necessarily understand, where you're literally jumping with Mewtwo with a fair, but you had the Shadow Ball and you're like, oh shoot, I better do a grounded again. Yeah. And then you just like throw it out there on the ground once you land.
Boop,
or you do the opposite, you know? You're on the ground and they're thinking, oh, I don't want to roll, I don't want to get up attack, I don't want to neutral get up. So what are they going to do? They're going to jump, and then you hold it out there. So maybe if they air dodge, you know, you're going to hit them regardless.
It looks like we're going back into our match here.
Oh, it is the best 5. Okay,
no, it's
gotcha.
not, because Boobear won game 2. Cherpumple won game 1 and Boobear game 2.
So it could be a best
of
2.
No, it's best of 3. Or it should be best of 3.
And good positioning from Boobear to bait out that roll from the ledge. And that's something that, like, with good positioning, either far away from the ledge, or if you're like shielding or up close to the ledge, a lot of times players can be baited into thinking a roll is safe. But a higher level player like Boobear is going to read that often. So you got to be careful. You can use it as an extreme mix-up because they're thinking, oh, they won't think to do it because they know it's not good. But that's what Smash is. A lot of mind games.
It's a lot of mind games, and sometimes, the bad option is the best option.
Exactly.
That's why I take stocks off of good people. I go for these wonky options that they never expect. I'm just all trap cards, and that's a problem. All right, and Boobear once again trapping Cherpumple at this ledge, but Cherpumple able to jump back for almost free, like.
And I love this use of dropping like what's it called? The Levin sword.
Yeah.
And then just kind of walking away, and you just think, oh, it's not there. Oh, wait. And then it's not necessarily about the Levin sword. It's about what happens after the Levin sword.
Right.
So I like that idea of the pressure.
Right, exactly.
How are you going to get back up? Good patience. That was one of those situations where Boobear got just a little antsy
a little overzealous, yeah. And the rollback being expertly read by Boobear. Not able to get his up air, though, and that's going to be a clash. This is getting very dangerous, but that falling up air almost connecting into a KO.
I bet it's in checkmate percent. Still is.
Probably. It's. I think we're right on the edge. Like, she did charge up that the Arc Thunder rather than going into the Thoron. So it would make sense, but the Arc Thunder can kill earlier in certain scenarios.
And something that I will point out because it's important is Boobear keeps on rolling, and then Cherpumple does a double roll very often. This will kill.
Oh,
nope.
Missing. Here it is, though.
The platform.
The platform assist, and then that down throw gets a little bit stale, so like you might not
that may have helped
it. Yeah, it might have helped just a little bit because like you missed the first up air, so that's not gonna sail it out.
But like I was saying, like it's very key too because Boobear keeps on doing this roll bait, and then she rolls after him, and then he gets on getting grabs and went neutral because of it. So Cherpumple needs to watch it and not get baited because it seems like it works because you're allowed one roll.
Yeah,
and then the second one is where you get punished. So
exactly, and Robin not having the best roll by any means.
Yeah, Robin's roll is pretty bad, and her ground speed is the worst in the game.
That was that untackable spin right there. So that's unfortunate. Not a huge capitalization from Boobear. And great neutral air to get up.
Okay, and there's the reverse
grab,
now.
Yeah.
One roll from him, and then you just are waiting there for it. And that's often like a mind game.
Got the tool in hand. That's actually gonna bounce back in and then try to throw it again. Gonna miss though. And the fire jab once again, and we got these arc fires to the ledge. And the down tilt discard manipulation so big in this what we've seen from her so many times. If the Robin down tilts, it pops the book in a great position.
And I love that nose frother there. It was almost like a time and the Daryl takes that.
Daryl finish it off. That's such a wacky hip ascend angle.
Okay.
Great double jump right there, avoiding that aura sphere. Boobear got a ton of aura though. This I'm calling it right now, this is gonna end in heartbreak for Cherpumple.
I would say
gonna
that,
get the aura KO, I'm predicting it.
That's pretty cool, dude. Let's see what happens.
I'm making that bold
I would love
prediction.
to see an upset.
I would too.
I always love upset. Except when it's me.
I mean, you're good enough to get upset, my guy.
Yep. And it's fun too. You gotta the way you gotta look at getting upset too by anyone is even if you're on the rotten side of it where you're losing, people are like, dude, you lost to so and so. Think about how good it feels to get that upset because we all were there.
Somebody's having a good day. Like
Mm-hmm.
somebody's like playing really well, and that's huge. Like sometimes like people just play well.
Yep. And Lucario, I don't believe he's at checkmate %, but he's nearing it.
Yeah, very close. Interesting. I wonder, like, that's weird. I think it was a throw in the wrong direction. Oh no, missing that grab into the forward smash.
Yeah, and that's gonna unfortunately take it. And that's kind of
that's what I was talking about. Like, that's where I could kind of see this match going.
I mean, how can you predict something like that?
How can you not predict something like that? It's Lucario with lots of building up that rage and aura. Like, you got to see that coming.
I don't want to say he got like a little lucky there. He did get lucky, and she got a little unlucky.
It was a read. Like,
she missed her. She threw out a grab accidentally there because he wasn't even close, and then he got. Or
I think he was trying to read a roll. Like, because Boobear was rolling quite a bit, like trying to bait out like Cherpumple's rolls. So had Boobear rolled back right there, that grab would have connected.
But based on time, I feel like it was accidental. But who knows? We'll ask him afterwards, or maybe when they watch it, they'll make their own.
I'm 100% sure Cherpumple will tell me.
Okay, yeah. So let's see. But now we got Vice versus Updraft. So we got DDD and Kirby, and this is gonna be a clean
Dreamland
match.
squad.
Yeah, the Dreamland boys. Yeah, I haven't watched actually this match before. I feel like Kirby can do well in it. Kirby and DDD, I think they're both terrible.
Advantage state, both of them kind of nice advantage states, but Kirby's is nicer.
I don't feel like, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to disagree with you on DDD, because I don't think he really has much.
I said kind of nice.
Yeah, but you could say almost all the